Costco and I have a haul for you. This actually is a smaller haul. I normally spend about $700. I grocery shop once a month. I go to Costco and I get produce and pantry items, and then I also get a once a month order from Azure Standard, and then we buy our milk, raw milk, from a dairy, and so I don't buy milk from the grocery store. I get my raw cheese. We eat raw cheddar cheese that I get from Azure Standard. I also get, I will make our yogurt with the raw milk that I purchase from the farm. So there isn't a lot of dairy. I did get some things today that I normally don't get, and I'll tell you about that in the haul. But this is what I got. And we also purchase half a cow and a hog, and we hunt. So we have lots of deer meat. We have lots of pork. So typically I only buy chicken and fish. We also have our own chicken, so we don't buy eggs. So, and I make all of our bread products. So there's a lot at the grocery store that I don't buy because I either make it or get it ourselves. We will get started on this haul, and I'll talk to you about each item and why we have it, and about how long it's gonna last for us. For frozen, all I got this time was these wild blueberries. These are our favorite. We always get wild blueberries because they're smaller. Now they're actually organic, so this is a different brand I have not seen before. They didn't actually have the other wild blueberries that they normally have, so I'm excited about this because berries is one thing that's heavily sprayed, so it's nice to have organic when possible. We got organic whole green beans, and then this Daybreak blend. We enjoy this. We like smoothies or shakes. And so we'll blend this up with some coconut milk for good fats, and raw milk if I'm not drinking it, and a banana, and that makes a really, really yummy smoothie. So I am gonna get this frozen stuff put away. Okay, so here are just some treats on Fridays. Every night we have homemade sourdough pizza, and it's pizza, popcorn, movie night. And so these are just some little treats we'll have with our popcorn that the kids will have, or every now and then if they do something as like a reward, I'll give them a chocolate raisin or something like that. We have a little bit of chocolate treat every now and then. So these are new. I've never tried these before. They are like a mint chocolate thin. I really love mint chocolate, so we'll see if those are good. My husband loves these, and my husband loves these. Are very good. They're a sea salt dark chocolate with caramel. These are just some little treats. This will last us over a month. We won't eat them that much, or maybe these might not last me a month. We'll see. Okay, so here is the pantry items that I got, staples that we always have. These are organic hemp hearts. They're a really good source of protein and other, omegas 3 and 6. So we really enjoy these in smoothies, on top of yogurt, on top of oatmeal. I put them in granola, muffins, really anything. They have a very mild flavor. You can eat them by themselves, but my kids like to sprinkle them on top of stuff. Or if I blend them up in a smoothie, it's a really good source of protein, and I am dairy free for the first year when I'm nursing my babies. So if I make a shake for us, like I mentioned with the tropical blend from earlier, a banana, a can of the coconut milk, I get that from Azure Standard, and I can show you guys that. Then also some hemp hearts. I can get a good protein shake without having to use a protein powder by this and some other ingredients. So we really like those. We get these pretty much every time. This is the sprouted pumpkin seeds, so easier for your body to digest. These are only $10. Which is a really good price. Really love these. We eat them raw. As a snack, I put them in like a trail mix with raisins and other nuts and this. And I also put this in granola as well. So we really enjoy those. I only got one this time because I think I still have one in the pantry. Chocolate chips. I have had a hard time finding really good quality chocolate chips that I like. We do bake a lot, and we bake for other people. We really like these chocolate chips. I just got these last time for the first time, and they taste different. They're semi-sweet. They have them next to this similar, and they're a red bag of Kirkland. And the ingredients, I forgot to look. There's like 1 or 2 ingredients that are just different. And so we tried the red ones and I wasn't a fan, but I actually do like these. So we got these this time, and we'll be using these for lots of holiday baking, and we bake cookies often and things like that. So I always have chocolate chips. This is organic corn chips, and we really like these. These last a while. They do have vegetable oil. It's organic vegetable oil, sunflower, or canola. Not to do inflammatory oils, and we don't eat from a package at home. So these things are things only my children will eat when we're out of the house. I keep them in the car for emergency snacks and stuff, or if we take a field trip. But this is one thing we do eat from a package at home, and it does have the oils, but we eat them in moderation. In this bag, they don't go stale super quick. So this bag will last us about a month, depending on if we have if we share it with others or if it's just for our family, depending on it. I usually have 2 bags on hand at all times. So right now I still have an unopened bag, so I'm gonna replace it in the pantry with this bag once we open it. And the ingredients are organic corn, the vegetable oil, and sea salt. So they're not terrible. And then Z-bars. These are a treat for my kids. This will probably last 2 or 3 months. We do not eat them often. We have a rule, like I said, we don't eat anything from a package at home, especially for snacks. Now we will eat, I don't make all of our tortillas. That's the one bread product I don't make. I do make the majority of our crackers. I don't make corn chips. So tortillas, chips, things like that. But other than that, we don't eat, and my children don't have snacks from a package at home. They will eat vegetables or fruit or nuts, which that's from a package, but not processed things from a package. I put this in my coffee every single day, and I really enjoy this. It's a good protein boost, and it's dairy free, so it's not vegan. It's made from bovine hide, but it is a good quality, reasonably priced collagen, and so I put that in my coffee every day, and I really enjoy that. Okay, so see, these are drink things that we purchased. So this is funny. I haven't purchased kombucha in probably 6 years because I brew and make my own. But in this current season of life, I have had the hardest time keeping up with it. I used to make it just weekly in rotation, and I have some going, but because I've neglected it, it's not getting as bubbly as we enjoy. I have kind of let it go, and I bought kombucha this time. So I don't know if this tastes good. I'm sure it will be fine. But we try to incorporate a lot of fermented foods into our diet, and I make sauerkraut and kombucha and sourdough and other fermented veggies. So this is important for us. This is essentially medicine or vitamins. We're taking, instead of taking a probiotic, we drink this daily. My kids love it, and so they ask for it. That sauerkraut are all really good for your gut. So I am excited to try that. I need to make my own, but for now our bodies are craving it, and we needed it. So we usually buy 2 of these each time. We do not drink electrolyte mixes or things like that. So organic coconut water is an excellent hydration source. These are the 1 liter bottles. These are $18.99, I believe, and they come in a paper, what do they call these? Like a carton, and they have a resealable twist top. So we keep these. We will just drink them plain out of the refrigerator, or we will add a pinch of sea salt, some liquid trace minerals, and some grape juice or orange juice, and it makes a really good, a natural Gatorade, just like an electrolyte replacement. So here's a little trick. If you have a tummy bug or food poisoning and you guys are throwing up and this mixed with grape juice will rehydrate. One reason we always have this and organic grape juice on hand, and I don't know why the grape juice specifically, but it works. And so I've had other friends try it as well, and it's just something that we do. We always have that on hand. So this is just a treat for mommy. I don't really drink Cokes, sodas, whatever you call them, wherever you're at, we call them Cokes. I do not drink Cokes, we drink kombucha, but oftentimes I will crave a ginger, a bubbly Coke, or with popcorn or pizza or something. So I keep these as a treat, and I enjoy those. I haven't had these in probably 6 months, so I was excited to get some today. Now these are another mommy treat, and I busted into them and drank 2 today because I forgot to bring my water to Costco, and our Costco is about an hour away. So We left at 9 o'clock this morning and it is 4:30. I'm just putting up groceries. I dropped my mom off and her things because we go together once a month and make a big day out of it. So I busted into these, but these are the pink coconut water. These are delicious. The reason they are pink is because they have not been pasteurized, and so the minerals in the coconut water turn this color. It's the same exact thing as this coconut water, except for this has not been pasteurized and it tastes much sweeter and fruitier. It's essentially like a fresh coconut versus this. It does taste a little different, but we still enjoy this. This is just like a mommy treat. You do have to keep these in the refrigerator. Okay, so forgot to mention these with the drinks, but this is the orange juice. I normally get, so last time we went, it's been 5 weeks and I got 3 of these, so there was 6. We drink about 1 a week. It's an organic, not from concentrate orange juice, and we really enjoy this. And you can also mix this with the coconut water that I mentioned earlier, and it makes a good electrolyte drink. So we really like having those, and usually about 1 every week and a half is about how fast we will go through it, depending on, you know, how fast we drink it. The kids, we don't drink it every day. This is for my husband. He just has these as like an emergency backup for after working out. If he can't make it, if he's not coming home, if he's working nights, if he doesn't, is not able to get a shake or something after he works out. So he will keep these and just have these as like an emergency protein source. Okay, forgot to mention this, very important, coffee or coffee beans, espresso beans. We really like the dark roast. I have a Breville, and so this is, it's an organic, 100% organic, shade grown, and I believe it does say fair trade coffee on here. It is from Chiapas, Mexico, and they're imported to Texas where they're roasted and packed daily. So I really like these. They do come with a date. They're not the absolute freshest, like if you're a coffee connoisseur, but I've tried different ones and we really enjoy the Rudamaya. So this is what we buy. I think we've been drinking this for almost 2 years, and I can definitely tell a difference when I drink something else. I really like the dark roast and the flavor of this coffee. Okay, so here we usually buy peaches in bulk from the peach truck, and we did not get peaches this year. I got a few from Azure Standard, I got a 25-pound case, and we just ate them fresh. I didn't preserve any peaches, so I bought peaches to have on hand. We like to make peach cobbler for desserts and stuff, but we actually preserve all of our jams, jellies, and fruit butters. So I buy or pick fruit in season, and then I can it and preserve it. So we typically, we have canned pears, apple pie filling, apple butter, apples, applesauce, you know, pears, pear slices, all the things. And we will also do peaches, but we did not get enough peaches this year, so we are buying peaches for now, and that will work. Okay, we really love this tuna. We live on the coast, so we can get, and we fish, so we can get fresh fish. But we really like this. This is more of a convenience fast food for us. So we don't eat fast food, but say we come home and we need to dinner fast, those days where we're busy. So, or if we're going to the zoo or something, we will take a couple of these, and then the kids and we will just eat that with some crackers and raw cheese on the side, or boiled eggs, and that will be like a family style lunch. We really like these, and I like that I can have them when I'm pregnant and nursing and not worry about it. Each fish tested for mercury and sustainably wild caught, 43 grams of protein per can. So if you sense a pattern here, we are very big into protein. So protein is important. We eat lots of it. We aren't a skip the protein meat kind of family. So lots of protein. My husband eats these as well. He's into bodybuilding, and so protein is important for everyone, especially pregnant and nursing women, growing children. Really enjoy this tuna. We feel comfortable eating it once or twice a week. These were $12.99 each. We can, if it's just me and the kids, we'll go through 2 cans. My husband will eat 1 can by himself if he's with us, but this is more of like a fast food or a lunch, like a quick and easy lunch that we will have. I just got more olive oil. So olive oil is one thing that it can be tricky with marketing. Things can be not exactly what you think you're getting. Other things. So this is the Italian extra virgin olive oil, and this is one fat that we prefer to cook with. We do inflammatory oils, so we are a grass-fed butter, lard, tallow, olive oil, coconut oil, kind of family. I do use avocado oil for my homemade mayo, but I don't use that one as often. I also got cinnamon. I was out of cinnamon, and I normally buy that in bulk from Azure Standard. And then I also got everything bagel seasoning. We like to dip our boiled eggs in this. We have chickens, we have lots of eggs, so boiled eggs is a quick and easy protein that my kids and I will eat pretty frequently, so we like to have that. So let's see if I can't just move everything out of here. Buy raw cheese. For us, for our dairy, we prefer raw from the farm, milk or cheese. This is one cheese I buy that is a convenience food. So mentioned earlier that we have pizza night every Friday night. We make homemade sourdough pizza, and so that's what we use this for. I will put one of these in the freezer, and I will put one in the fridge. When this comes out of the freezer and we want to use it again, I will put it in the fridge or on the counter, and it completely thaws out perfect, like you wouldn't have known. So you can, it is it's a low moisture, but it's a skim. I prefer whole milk, but it is what it is. Azure Standard does have a block of whole milk mozzarella that we like, but for the convenience, I really prefer just having this for pizza. That's really the only reason we use it. Okay, we don't typically buy a lot of dairy, but for this time, and I don't even know, this might make him throw up because I can't have dairy while I'm nursing very much, but I'm gonna try a little bit. I was just craving brie, and so I have some toasted sourdough that I like to toast into like little strips, and I'm gonna see if I can't smear some of that on and have it for a snack. If it makes him spit up, then we'll be giving it away, or the kids will eat it. And then I got some feta. This is a sheep's milk organic feta. I believe it's from Greece. Yeah, product of Greece, organic feta. We've had this before and we like it. My kids really love feta cheese. We'll have like a snack plate for lunch if my husband is not home. And the kids will eat just feta and olives and cheese and boiled eggs and slices of sourdough and whatever we can kind of put together. Sour cream. We don't use that a lot, but my husband does like it when we have fajitas. And we really love fajitas. Okay, let's see. So for meat, I did not buy any chicken this time because I still had a few packs of chicken in my deep freezer. So I will go back. I'm gonna try to plan a pantry challenge and go along with the grocery pantry challenge, and I won't be shopping at all in January. So I'm gonna do one more shopping trip at the end of this month and just make sure that I do have chicken. That way I can skip all month of January and not go grocery shopping. And I will definitely document that for you guys. So we did get some lunch meat to have. I will put this in the freezer. I will portion it up in sandwich baggies and I will put it in the freezer, and that way if we need some, I can take out a small pack and not worry about it going bad. That's how you can get away with buying in bulk for the month, even when it comes to things that are perishable a little quicker than others. And then this salami, it comes in a 2-pack. I will take this apart and they put glue in it. Oh, they've never done that before. Okay, it's the sticky stuff, not glue. So these tear apart, and one will go, I'll put this one in the freezer just because it has a label, and this one will go in the fridge, and we'll just, again, eat that on a snack plate, like with the brie or the feta and crackers. My kids really love the salami. And this lasts in the fridge, even once it's been opened, about 3 to 4 weeks. It doesn't go bad. For meat this time, I didn't get any chicken, but this is the salmon I cooked the other night, if you watched the video, the cook with me. So we really enjoy this. This is a wild sockeye salmon. It is previously frozen, and it comes from, I believe the reading I've done is that if it's wild salmon, it comes from Alaska. So anyways, we really enjoy this. I keep this in the freezer, and then it thaws out really quick, and you saw how I cooked it. I just throw it on a sheet pan. So these will stay in the freezer, and the way I really love these, they're already pre-wrapped and sealed, and so I can put them straight into the freezer. This way it doesn't require any extra work. And I will cook the whole thing, and then whenever I go to serve it is when I will divide it up. You could bring it home and pre-portion it if you wanted to, but if you're gonna cook, you might as well cook extra and have leftovers. Even if you're a single person, cook this whole thing and make salmon and rice bowls for the week for lunches, or eat it on a Caesar salad, a salmon Caesar salad with blackened salmon. Oh my goodness, I think I might have to make that for this week. Y'all, so this is the last of it. This is all my fresh produce. So Meyer lemons are seasonal, and they are a seedless lemon. They're like a cross between a lemon and some sort of orange, I believe. but these are not organic. I normally buy organic lemons every morning. The first thing I drink when I wake up is a quart of water, and I squeeze an entire lemon into it. It's really good to help your body detox, get digestion going, and just to help your body get started for the day. I notice a significant difference even in like my energy level if I don't start my day with a quart of water with fresh lemon. So I normally buy organic lemons because I will squeeze the whole lemon and then drop the lemon into my water while I drink it. But I do prefer Meyer lemons. They have a much sweeter flavor. And then I also like to preserve lemons. So I haven't fully decided. Typically I will get organic Meyer lemons, and then you can preserve them in salt. And they're excellent on fish or chicken. You can put them in salad dressing. They're very good. You just salt the lemons, put them in a jar, sliced, and cover them in salt, and I can do a video on that. And you leave them on the counter. They ferment a little, and then you can put them in the fridge. And then in other countries, they actually do leave them on the counter. And I believe it's like a 6-month shelf life. I kept some in the fridge for a year, and they were just fine. But they soften, and the peel and the rind breaks down, and you can eat the entire thing. You can rinse them off because you do use a lot of salt, or you can leave the salt on them. And I use them in like a salad dressing. I make like a Caesar vinaigrette. So it's a non-cream based Caesar dressing, and it is so good. So all that to say, these are not organic. I don't know if I'll preserve these, but they are gonna make my lemon water be very yummy in the morning. So I got 2 bags of these. These actually are about twice the size of the lemons I normally get, so I might be able to get away with half of one of these. But technically, if I did one every single day, then I would need 30 lemons, and I don't know that I have 30 lemons here, so we'll see. I also use them for other things in cooking salad dressings. I make all of our own dressings from scratch, so I do need acid for that. I grabbed a pineapple. I got a 6-pack of the multicolored sweet pepper. Well, we call them sweet peppers. My kids really love peppers as a snack. They actually like the little ones just because they're more fun. However, I'm gonna make stuffed peppers this month, and so I just, in lieu of saving money, I wanted to buy all 1 pepper instead of the separate bag that was $8 just for the little mini peppers. If we're gonna have stuffed peppers and peppers for snacks, this had enough that I think will last us a month. I got 2 bags of avocados. Now, you're probably wondering, how could avocados last a whole month? So these are hard as a rock. You're gonna put these in the fridge, and about a day or 2 before you're gonna need your avocado. Now I realize you do have to pre-plan for that, but just a day or 2 before you need your avocado, you're gonna put that out in your fruit basket on the counter. Just take it out of the fridge and it will ripen. Now what you can do is when you get home, cut open your bag, put 3 on the counter, let them ripen, and then put them back in the fridge. And that will preserve them. I have had avocados over 2 months. Keep them in the fridge and they're perfectly fine. And we eat several avocados a week, so this won't last us the whole month, but I actually still have, I think, 4 in the fridge. So, and I'm going back at the end of this month. We're here at the first week of December, and I am gonna go back one more time to make sure I have everything I need so that I don't have to go at all in January. I got 3 cucumbers. Now, I normally get the bigger romaine, not the small artisan ones. I have those these times, so this is my first time. I know a lot of people actually prefer the artisan ones. The last actually 2 times I got the bigger romaine heads, they were very bitter. And I know it's probably because they were out of season, but I'm not sure. So I'm excited to try these because I'm hoping that I can get a good chicken Caesar salad that I've been craving. And the last ones I ended up throwing out because they were a little bitter. So organic bananas. This is one thing we will stop at H-E-B or Aldi and we will get bananas. I usually buy 2, but I went to Aldi last week to get bananas. And but otherwise through the month we won't go to the grocery store except for maybe bananas at Aldi or H-E-B. And then I got some of these. These are not organic. I don't know if they're genetically modified. I hope they're not. Product of USA. None of this. So these are for my kids, just an easy snack. I don't always get these, but sometimes I do. They did ask for them this time, so I got them this. Now, if you know anything about produce, organic, non-organic, there's something recently new that has come out called Apeel, A-P-E-E-L, and it is a food preservative that is supposed to be safe to ingest and cannot be washed off, and it is made from, I believe, vegetables, something that we as a family will be avoiding. You can go online and read and find the different places that are going to sell produce that use Apeel. What I've read so far is Costco and H-E-B are on the list, and they so far do not do business or are getting produce from companies that use a peel on their produce. So this should all be safe of that. I do wash and rinse our produce well with a wash. There's only so much you can do. So we pray over our food, we do the best we can, and that is it. So that's it for this Costco haul. This should last us about a month. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was informative and helped you in your grocery shopping and planning. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I will answer them. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I hope your time here has been blessed. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.